Hi everybody, this video is about how to choose a high quality protein powder. So the great news is that there's lots of different protein powders readily available. You can walk into any mainstream grocery store, Target, Walmart, as well as places like Whole Foods, GNC, the Vitamin Shop, and find a great selection of protein powders. You can find whey-based protein powders, which of course are animal derived, but you can also find lots of plant-based protein powders as well. So the very first thing that you want to look for is to read the label and look at the ingredients list. You should see a minimal number of ingredients, and the general rule is 12 or less. So this is my personal protein powder of choice. It's Garden of Life Sport, and the Sport just adds a little more protein in the powder per serving. And this is a whey-based protein powder, whey derived. But when I look at the ingredients list, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 ingredients. So I'm going to contrast this with this little protein drink. This is Premier Protein, and they actually make a powder as well. But if I look at the ingredients, there's literally like 35 ingredients here. So there's a lot more chemicals, a lot more additives, a lot more preservatives. And you just really want to be able to look at your ingredients. You need to be able to kind of recognize most of these ingredients. There will be some stabilizers and some things in there that you might not be familiar with, but you can always go online and do a quick Google search. The other thing you can do is to look up, pull up a lot of these on Amazon, and you can easily read the label there on Amazon and check out the ingredients list. But I honestly cannot tell you how much time I've spent in the aisle of a store just reading labels on the backs of protein powder. So minimal ingredients. Then next, you want to look at, of course, your nutrition facts, and you want a protein powder that is mostly protein. So what I mean is that we've got our 3 macronutrients. We've got protein, carbs, and fat. So you want a protein powder that really has no fat and has a low number of carbs. I would say no more than 7 or 8 carbs per serving. So this particular protein powder has 0 fat, and there's 6 carbs per serving, and then 24 grams of protein. The other thing that you want to check out are the calories and the sugar. So this has 120 calories per serving, and that's about in line with most protein powders. You want anything that's in the 100 calorie to 130 calorie range per serving. So the other thing you want to look at are the sugars. This has 0 sugar, and that's because its sweetener comes from either monk fruit sweetener or stevia. So this particular protein powder has organic stevia extract to give it a little bit of sweetness. Monk fruit is also a very popular natural sweetener, but you want to stay away from those artificial chemical sweeteners like aspartame. And there's lots of other chemical sweeteners that you want to stay away from. So natural products, fewer number of ingredients, and natural sweeteners. So probably the most important thing about finding a protein powder is that you want one that you like, that tastes good, so that you're actually going to use it. And a great way to try out protein powders is to buy a little single packet and give it a try before you invest in one of the big jugs. Now, I will warn you that when you look at these big jugs of protein powder, you're going to get a bit of a sticker shock. So I remember the first time I started looking at these and buying these and incorporating these into my diet, and I just was a little bit shocked by the $30 and $40 and $50 tubs of protein powder. So this isn't the most expensive, but it's also not the cheapest. because it is a very high quality product. So the other thing I want to point out is that in addition to powders, you can also find these drinks, and this might remind you of Ensure or Boost, but you can find drinks that are specifically geared towards giving you a boost in your protein. And this is my personal brand of choice. This is Orgain Clean Protein. And you can buy these in little 4-packs that I've seen them at Target, Walmart, lots of different grocery stores. But I actually buy them by the case at Costco. So I get 18 per case. I put them in the fridge. We have an extra fridge in our garage. And this is something that I usually have one of these in my bag. It's kind of that emergency thing. So if I'm out and about and I didn't pack enough food or I don't have any food, then this is in my bag. And this is what is gonna help me from going through the drive-through. And I do drink one of these after I have a hard workout. So it gives me a nice protein boost after my workout. But then I also go home and I have a good balanced meal. So I used to use these. I actually had one left in the back of my fridge. So they have 30 grams of protein, whereas these just have 20. But I found these to be really cloyingly sweet. And plus they're just filled with chemicals and crap. So I'm gonna take the 20 grams of protein and the good tasting and the higher quality source over the 30 grams, cloyingly sweet, and filled with all kinds of stuff that is probably not good for me. So I hope this helps you. My biggest advice is to buy a bunch of these packets from a variety of brands and try a variety of flavors. I'm a pretty basic girl. I go with the chocolate and the vanilla. I add other things like cinnamon or almond extract, or of course, you saw the video where I made the chocolate peanut butter smoothie. But I pretty much stay with these basic flavors. But there's lemon, there's all kinds of fruits, there's coffee. And it's weird because I actually love coffee, but I did not like the coffee protein powder. So you never know what you're gonna really like. So again, I can't stress this enough. Buy these little packets, try them out before you drop the bigger bucks on the big tub. If you have any questions, please let me know. Put them in the comments below. And I have some notes for you on choosing a high quality protein powder, and I will post this as a PDF in the files section of our Facebook group. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I hope you're getting ready for the challenge, and I look forward to lots more communication with you on Monday. Bye.